Hey there, my darlings, and welcome to another broadcast with me and Lady Napslottle and the little one there. I'm a bit tired, so forgive me if I'm a little bit out of it today. Now let's make sure that we are broadcasting. Good, now live on my channel. Alright, so without further ado, let us do the rank up, shall we? Worth their salt. Viagra gazed upon the snowy peaks with concern.
The preservation of our stonework has been paramount to the Yokoi since time immemorial, and the methods of doing so have passed down through generations. One such method is the use of melting salts. We must regularly spread them around the stones, lest their edges crack and dull from the bitter cold. It has proven vital to our restoration, and we seek extra pairs of hands to aid us in the salting. If you wish to lend yours, our stonekeeper can appraise you of the details.
Tradition for trade. Viagra needs help meeting a spike in demand.
The Pella merchants have been quite helpful in procuring the necessary supplies for our work here, but they like to trade in more than just coin. They have expressed great interest in traditional Yokoi handicrafts. Their interest is so great, in fact, that our usual artisan is quite overwhelmed by their demand. Perhaps you could lend him your expertise. You can find him in Warlord's Echo, and please hurry. I would rather not have our helpers collapse from overexertion.
A few tools short of a toolbox. Viagra is facing a dire tool shortage.
Ah, Elita, just the woman I wanted to see. We have a shortage of tools at Masonsburg, and I was hoping you could shore up our supplies. This is a rather urgent task, as I would rather not have everyone idle for too long. Go speak with Supervisor at Mason's work to find out exactly what we need. You're the one helping us with the new tools. I'm glad to have you. We didn't expect so many eager hands to join us, and now we have to make them productive. So let's get right to it. We need measuring tools, and lots of them. Luckily, there should be more than enough materials in this crate. Finish yet? I hope so. Our workers are getting restless, but it has to keep them busy.
So thirsty.
so our work's getting massive. That's keeping busy.
So the tools required to keep the stonemasons of Ziggertep open aren't working for many days yet.
These will do. These will do splendidly. I'll pass these around straight away.
And off he goes.
Here to help solve the stonework, you say? Your timing could be better. The work is quite simple, really. For your part, I'd like you to scatter the salts around warmth. I'll take care of the other areas, so once you've applied your share, you're free to report back to Viager.
A mix of rock salt and other local ingredients used to prevent the accumulation of ice and snow on Yokoi stonework.
I hear you were hard at work spreading the melting salts at warmth. The stonekeeper and I greatly appreciate the effort. Were you aware that the salts we use are brought to us by no plea? As he tells it, he's procured a healthy supply from the Yokoi at Churagar, Saltern. He is brave to consort with such dangerous folk, but that fearlessness speaks to his experience as a merchant. In any event, fresh snowfall is inevitable in a place like this, so I do not doubt we shall have need of you again before long. With the right tools in the right hands, everything seems to be back on schedule. What you made us today will be put through its paces, you can be sure. If we need more, and I have a feeling we will, I hope we can count on you again.
Parafir is eager to share the news of recent progress.
It is always good to see you at shelter, Elita. You'll be pleased to hear I have finished reading Director's Living Sepulchre, and it was just as illuminating as we had hoped. There are more good tidings as well. Kurber spread word of our work to Warlord's Echo. Another Yokoi has joined us, ready and eager to contribute. He brought with him a stone golem, which our people used in ancient times to build the settlement that stretches below us. I am unfamiliar with their workings myself, but I know that long ago, some among us could bend the stone to their will. I hear the golems can work without tiring, making them perfect beasts of burden. For despite our strength, even Yokoi require rest. But with a golem at our disposal, we can make progress towards our goal day and night. You want to see it in action, yes? I'd be happy to show you, but it is ancient and must be tested thoroughly before we set it to work. For now, allow me to show you the sepulchre and share with you what I learned about the pact. Come with me, will you? Once I found the threads connecting the glyphs on the sculpture to those on the nearby pillars. I was able to piece their stones together. They told of Director's life here, and of course the pact. Apparently, the close bond Director's forebears came to share with the spirits was formed almost entirely by chance. You see, the Yokoi living here in that drank a corn liquor called Kirakaya to warm their bodies against the cold. On a particular frigid day, they noticed the spirits lingering about near where the liquor was stored, as if drawn by the scent of the drink. Thus the yokai made their first offering, curious as to what would happen. The once temperamental spirits became placid almost at once, friendly even. In fact, they started visiting Novi, regaling the yokai with the strange games and charming antics. Eventually the altar was built, and the pact was performed to serve the spirits their favourite libation. Over generation the bond deepened. But each generation of yokoi numbered fewer than the last. Director saw her family depart, one by one, until only she remained. Even so, she was not lonely. Her parents lived on her memory, and the spirits were by her side. Director's sepulchre contained vivid scenes of her frolicking in the snow with the spirits, of them gazing up at the moonlit sky together. One passage was dedicated to the time she and the spirits saw the first blooms. The flowers blossom only rarely, and Director plainly cherished the moment. But then the stories end so suddenly, because she... My apologies, Elita. Her absence pains me, but this feeling means she is yet with me, and that's enough. Director's sepulchre has shown us the way. An offering of Kirkaria is sure to calm the spirits once again. Since Kurabur managed their foodstuffs, he should know how soon the corn liquor can be ready. Let us ask him, Elita. Herbert already knows what I discovered, and I think he should have useful advice about Kirakar. I haven't heard of Kirakar before, but it explains the corn's weird flavor. It was never meant to be eaten. We recently found a ruined building, and I thought it might have been a kitchen or something of the like, but now I'm thinking that's where they made the drink. The Director has given us a gift, truly. We know what to restore next. The golem would help us complete that task much faster, and its testing should hopefully be done by now. We should go check on them. This will actually be my first time seeing a golem with my own eyes. Another new experience, for which I have Director to thank. Ha! Look at her. For her fierce spirits seem lighter than ever. Director must be proud. I heard they were testing the golem on the outskirts of Warlar's Echo. You're in for a sight, Elita. Best get going before you miss the show. We've already set aside space for the corn, and we're getting ready to plant seeds once we knew their exact purpose. I suppose that time has come. This is the golem? Is it supposed to be so still? Huh, are you talking to me? I'm thinking here. You seem to recognize our new stony friend. Have you encountered one of these before? You fought them at Yaktal. Why, is there any corner of Tural that does not bear your footprints? This golem was apparently used for building, so we need not worry about being attacked, even if it was moving. And it won't be moving until we have what we need. This is the fresh volunteer spoke up, and although he was kind enough to bring the golem, it appears something is lacking. If you tell us what it is, perhaps we can help. Something's wrong with the parts that make it move. Tell me, what do you know about the golems? Only that they were used long ago. I have never had a chance to see them build Warlaw's Echo. I would very much like to hear more about them, however. Perhaps even Elita here would learn something new. Very well. I take it even the young one like you knows that some Yokoi were masters of stone around us. And although many know them as machines of war, their original purpose was to shoulder the burden of physical labor. They built our houses and paved the ground beneath our feet. The secrets of stone were passed down through generations, and my forebears were proud of what their knowledge had provided their people. But then we foolishly went to war. The servants we had used for creation were instead outfitted to destroy. The golems were turned to weapons. When peace came again, we looked to less cumbersome and dangerous tools. The golems fell into disuse and gathered dust in the storehouses. When I heard of your work here, I knew it was a chance to prove their worth once again. I brought this golem all the way here on my own, but the long years have not been kind to its delicate parts. I think I understand. You require replacements, yes? That's right. And spare parts aren't exactly easy to come by, so we'll have to make them ourselves. If you can tell me what you need, I can ask one of our artisans to make them. You must swear not to use them as weapons again. Believe me, I couldn't do that even if you asked me. All its armaments have long since ceased to function, and I have not the skill nor desire to repair it. My best guess is that the energy transmission components in our golem are worn out. To make more, we need parts that are highly conductive to magical energies. That should get it moving. You know, I think workers can help us out with this problem. Come, Elita, let us see if we can procure the materials we need.
The golem lacks the components required to make the ether flow throughout the stone body.
We need to power the golem before it can move, and for that we need components that can conduct energy throughout its massive frame. I hope you can find what we need.
Whee!
Good news, Elita. Warfare Tower was able to use a connection to provide us with highly conductive materials. They should make enough components that will enhance the flow of energy throughout the golem's body. Can I count on you to craft them? If you need a resupply of the materials, just ask Warfare for more. Good luck, Elita. If we can get the golem rocket again, we'll both have the brewery and the altar fully restored in no time. Do we have enough materials? If you need more, Warfare Tower will provide. We are so close to finishing work. If there's anything you need to help make that happen, just ask. Are you finished? Oh, I can barely wait to see.
A set of components required to get ether flowing through a golem's stone body, blessing it with locomotion.
Ah, fantastic work. Although I expected no less. Still, to think you could craft the perfect replacement part for a mechanism so ancient. Truly, your imagination astounds me. While you were doing the creative part, you managed to find some stone. We should help patch up the other wear and tear. Let us return to the Keeper. Assuming everything goes to plan, then our long project will be as good as finished. Look at what everyone's hard work has achieved. Golem 2 is every bit as helpful as we'd hoped. The breathless altar is restored at last. Now we need to wait for the Kirikaya to ferment, and the pact can begin. Until then, there are plenty of odds and ends to wrap up. By the way, Elita, would you like to share a drink with me when it's done? Of course, the first batch of Kirikara will be used for the ritual, but I see no harm in a little indulgence afterwards. Nothing is sweeter than the fruits of one's labours, after all.
With the restoration of the Kirikara house and the breathless altar Sigurd the Open-Armed has been restored to its former glory. He was listening Farfair to ensure a successful pact that will restore peace to Urpaka. You've achieved honored reputation with the hands of Zikate. Continue working with the Yokoi to deepen your relationship. New quests are available. And more wares are available. Yay! Winter's going to 3.
We are but one small step away from seeing spirits appeased. In this most crucial of times, let us tread with care. You should have a few words to spend by now, if you're welcome to browse my wares if you're so inclined. Sent you. Good. Truth be told, I'm not certain how far behind I am. All the more reason to get started right away, eh? Most popular as of late are accessories adorned with traditional Yokoi patterns. If you could craft me some using these materials, I could just keep the Pella merchants happy for a while. And if you need more, just take them from the crate. Finished already, let's see what you have then. Let's see what you have then.
A bundle of Yokoi handcrafts are currently a favourite of Pella merchants.
These will trade well. Much appreciated, Elita. They take a huge weight off my back. All that's left is to pack us up along with what I've made and deliver them to Pella. I hope we can depend on your help when we come to trade again. When our artisans craft a thing, they draw upon a long history and generation of wisdom passed down from our forebears. I knew you would do honour to our deep rooted traditions. Interest in our craft seems to grow by the day, so I expect the merchants will be back. And when they arrive, I hope you'll lend us your skills once more. Seems that thanks to your help we can look forward to performing the pack soon enough. I shall do what I can to ensure everything else around here runs smoothly.
A growing field. Viagra hungers for your help.
Elita, glad to... Forgive my clambering belly. Working in the cold, it seems I can scarcely digest a meal before I'm dreaming of the next. Still, I know those doing the heavy lifting and shoveling must be even more ravenous. To replenish our dwindling food stores, a new cornfield is to be tilled at the foot of the mountain, but we've been asked to furnish the supplies ourselves. Isn't this task with which I would request your assistance, Elita? Speak to Garth or here, who shall provide you with everything you need.
The crystal's favour. Viagra would see the altar polished to a breathless sheen.
Ever since you helped to restore the breathless altar, we have seen an influx of visitors come to pay their respects. As such, the keeper in charge has grown rather impassioned about his maintenance. For that reason, I've acquired this polishing powder from a merchant. Will you go and see it safely delivered into her hands?
Thick mountain little climbers. Viagra wishes to welcome Pella patrons up the mountain.
Great news, Elita.
Nobody tells me so. No fear, Pella wished to visit Secretary up and armed. I inquired with Firefear, and she agrees that our beautiful altar ought to live on in the memories of any and all who behold it. Lord Echo is preparing to receive them, but they require the aid of an artisan, and I'd like to send you. When you're all, speak to the mountain guide for your assignment. Safe travels. Not forsake the special interest in his restoration. If he's interested, then I'll do whatever I can to disappoint him. Ah, Lita, I hear you'll be assisting us with preparations for the cornfields. I'd like you to craft some tools used in ploughing the fields. Should you run out of materials, I'll gladly provide more. Oh, and once you're finished, hand it to Viagar. He will know what to do with it. Have you run out of materials? Seems not. Carry on then, and submit whatever you have to Viagar. We've received a variety of materials from World's Echo and beyond. Workers are dividing up and getting them into the right hands. I had a feeling no living thing was meant to eat corn as it, but if its purpose is to make Kirka and understand why it was growing, I should have guessed. The drink is one of our traditional libations, and has been favoured by generations of alkali. I hear they call it something else in Tuliola. Chicha, I think it was. Seems Darkar and other keepers went to great lengths to keep the spirits happy. It speaks to the strength of the bond they shared with their icy neighbours. It's breathtaking. Indeed, job well done.
Refreshing powder? Oh, thank you for bringing this to me. I was just admiring the crystals. Pretty, aren't they? The hue differs from glowstone, but it's said to signify rich memories of the time when this place slept beneath the sea. And according to Dawntrail's living sepulchre, the snow birds are drawn to them, too, because they glint like ice in the sunlight. Isn't that something? You know, it remains so much to the breathless altar, a storage warrior with to do the honours. Take this powder and polish to your heart's content.
Find the ground material minerals used to buff scratches from crystalline surfaces.
You may report back to Farrago now. Elita, as I was our keeper, I shall attend to the rest personally.
I'm told you'll be providing me with the equipment I need to make the climb. I shall expect your very best work.
Thank you for coming down, Elita. This merchant placed an order with me, but I'm struggling to craft equipment for such small frames. To complete the set of mountaineering paraphernalia, could you craft a pair of small yet sturdy snowshoes? In return, I'll furnish you with the materials you require. Say the word if you're unsure. By all means, deliver the complete set directly to our pillow friend here.
How'd it go? Can I see this? Can I see it yet? Let's see. It needs to be high quality, so that. How did it go? Can I see it yet? I say the pillow size the improvements used in mountain climbing. A worthy investment of coin, if I do say so myself. So long as I have this, I need fear no icy mountain trail.
The rumours don't do you justice, Elita. I can but admire your craftsmanship. Now then, let us begin the long climb. Any progress on those field supplies?
Besides a few koi size supplies necessary for tilling bigger and better cornfields.
Oh, these are perfect. I'll make sure they're sent to the right site straight away. And here's your reward for a job well. I think it's time I went and found something to eat. Welcome back, Rita. I must thank you for not only delivering the polished nations, but in aiding the maintenance work as well. After lying forgotten all those years, the Breathless Altar has been raised high by the hands of Yokoi and many others such as you. I hope you will help us preserve its radiance, that it may enjoy the Snow Spirit's favour for years to come. Great work, Elita. A fully outfitted Pelu passed by just now, chatting pleasantly with the mountain guide on their way to the Breathless Altar. Should anyone else take an interest in Zigotelli Open Armed, I hope we can count on you again.
Yay! Let's see your cold lantern. Damn, they're quite big. That is all for now. Good night, sweet dreams. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.